Fax over IP or IP faxing is the technology for sending faxes over the internet. Faxing has taken something of a backseat to email over the last decade. But many companies still prefer to fax critical documents as they are legally binding. That makes fax still relevant to modern markets. Fax had to advance with other networking technologies to remain viable, which is where network faxing comes in. Providing all the benefits of fax without the need for a telephone line, network fax servers have revolutionized an aging technology. Fax over IP protocol works just like VoIP, so if you know how a VoIP session is constructed, you know how fax over IP works. It uses data protocols instead of a voice codec, but the rest is the same. It's the same method of compression and image interpretation as standard faxes, but uses packet switching to deliver it. In fact, underneath the hood, it's still the same old-fashioned fax, but with a modern twist. The standard T30 fax is encapsulated inside the T38 fax over IP protocol. Then everything is sent over the internet to the destination. Reliable packet networks ensure everything is delivered safely to the far end. T38 allows real-time transmission and the use of IP networks. As the fax still uses T30, if the destination isn't on a network, the fax still gets delivered. It doesn't matter what kind of fax equipment is at the far end, the fax will still be delivered to the destination. With fax over IP, you can send faxes to both fax over IP and PSTN users, and the other way around, which means there are no limitations on who you can send to. The success of fax over IP depends a lot on the hardware and software used to send it. The software needs to packetize and encapsulate. With real-time fax over IP, faxes are sent immediately, just like traditional faxes. You don't need to build a separate network. You can use your existing one. If you have VoIP gateways, you can use them to send a fax. Fax over IP allows unprecedented freedom to use your existing network infrastructure to get a fax delivered. If you don't have VoIP, you can use your IP network. If you have VoIP, you can send faxes through your voice ports. Network faxing has many advantages. No need for expensive ISDN or PSTN lines or fax boards. No need for new or extra hardware. No more expensive fax calls. Fewer maintenance costs with no fax boards or dedicated fax lines. Less equipment, meaning less to go wrong. For once, new technology doesn't mean more work for network administrators. It means giving your company more for less.